Hey everybody, this is my partner Igor.
It's my partner Brian.
We're with Aromacup.com. Thank you guys, as always, for joining us here in our virtual coffee shop brought to you by Aromacup.com. Today we're doubling up a little bit. We're going to do a review of a cool product by Bodum, and we're going to tell you a little bit of trivia as well. And so today we're talking about the Bodum Assam Teapot with a stainless steel filter. Cool little thing to add to your at-home coffee or tea shop in this case, and really easy to use, especially if you're a tea lover and you like loose tea. Loose tea just always tastes great, guys. I mean, you know, it's kind of like we say, we say that French press coffee is one of our favorite types of coffee.
Yep.
We love French press. Now the time associated with it, sometimes not so much, but with tea it's kind of nice to take that time and relax and let your tea steep. So let's just talk a little bit about this cool teapot and how you can make some tea with it. It's pretty straightforward and easy to use. It's got just a simple lid right here with a plunger in it. So this is kind of like a French press, right, Igor?
Yep.
And then inside of the teapot right here, you've got your stainless steel filter. Now, of course, Bodum always makes some of our favorite products when it comes to at-home coffee and tea and things like that. So the feel of this is great. It's nice and rubberized on the top, so it really just slides in and sticks right there into the teapot. It's not going to fall anywhere when you go pouring it out. That's pretty important because when you get some tea in this, yeah, you really don't want it to fall out and make a big mess. So it's really easy to use. So what's our first step here, Igor?
Well, I will tell you a couple of tricks and secrets how to make perfect tea, and Brian will review this product. We'll tell you about he already mentioned some main functionality of this teapot. I'm here just to tell you how to make perfect tea with this teapot.
Igor knows the secrets.
Yeah, let me tell you a few secrets. After it's boiled, wait a minute before you make tea.
So let the water rest, basically.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because you don't pour boiled water into the tea. You actually will kill it won't be as flat, it's
not
won't
as
have that
flavorful
and
sure.
stuff like that. So
okay.
Wait, be patient. Rule
right.
number one. Number two, when you make tea, you actually have to know, you need to know how much tea you want to make, how strong you want to make, and stuff like that. There's actually two tips. One of the very interesting tip I would like to mention is if you have a lot of people, a lot of guests in your house, and all of them want to have hot tea, how you can serve this tea? Well, basically you put a lot of tea here, and then when it's strong, nice and strong, you just pour a little bit in a cup and just add hot water.
Oh, okay.
That's how you can serve
good idea.
30 people with this teapot. It's easy.
Sure.
You know, all what you have to have is just a lot of hot water. If you make tea for yourself, you just, every tea, green, black, or whatever, will require a different amount of tea leaves, and you have to wait different times. So for green tea, it would be one time. For black tea, it would be different time.
Sure.
So you have to really play. But another secret is to have a perfect teapot, which is Bodum.
Which is what we have right here. That's right.
So let me pour some. It's no more. It's no longer bubbling, and
we've had the fish bubbles.
Yeah,
we waited for the fish bubbles.
Yeah.
Right.
So they're all gone. And what I'm gonna do, I will just pour little by little. And as you will see, it goes straight to the teapot from that stainless steel filter. And like Brian mentioned, yes, it is kind of like French press.
Because the whole idea here, guys, is that you let the tea steep for as long as you would like it to. So if you like a very strong pot of tea, you're going to want to add your water, just as Igor did right here, and then pop your lid back on. But you're not going to press your plunger down just yet, because you want to let that tea continue to be, you want all the different leaves and the bits of tea to be separate, because that means that the water is going to soak through them, and then the flavor of the tea is going to make itself into the water. And then after the tea has reached your desired flavor, whatever that may be, and you're going to want to experiment, I say this a lot, The flavor of your beverage and the way that you like it is totally relative, and it's based on opinion. It's how you like it to be. But once you've gotten the tea there, then you can go ahead and just push this plunger down. That's going to compress all of the tea, which also gets at least the last bit of flavor out of it usually.
Yep.
But then it's not going to be consistently brewing at that point. At that point, you're ready to start brewing the tea. And I like the tip, by the way, about brewing a lot of tea, because I actually remember that my mom used to do that because she would use tea to dye. She made jewelry, and she would use like carved bone beads and various things like that, and she would dye them using tea. And I remember now that she would make a bunch of tea and dye them with that, and then you could drink the tea afterwards. So this is kind of a cool trick. We're learning things today, guys, on Aromacup.com.
Yep. So the tea is drink for patient people. So if you're not patient, probably you're not a tea drinker. But you can be patient just by drinking tea. So it's workout. So this is the thing, you wait this tea to settle at least for 2 minutes. But again, like Brian mentioned, you have to adjust this for yourself, but wait at least 2 minutes, and then once it's ready, you just press like this, kind of like French press. And I actually can smell it. Very good.
Yeah, it's nice.
So it's ready to serve, just like this.
And again, because the seal on the stainless steel filter is rubberized, you notice that Igor didn't have to worry that it was going to all fall out there. I've used some other teapots like this where the second that I go pouring it out, this whole thing falls out. And what I have to do before I can even use the teapot is actually take the filter out. And it's kind of a drag because it's really, really hot. If you use this awesome trick, the fish bubble trick, like what Igor was talking about, you're going to have some really hot water. This is cool because it's not going to cause a whole big mess.
Yep. So let's talk, let's do like a bottom line. So glass, very good. So it's not plastic or anything else. It's have nice handle so you don't burn yourself.
It's 34 ounces.
Yep.
So it's nice and big. Good for just you or maybe a friend, or like Igor says, if you want to make a lot of tea for a lot of friends. You've got a lot of water right there.
Yep. So stainless steel filter, and very easy to clean. Once it's ready to go, you just take this tea out, tea leaves out, wash it, and you're good to go. Great product from Bodum.
And again, you know, mentioning the stainless steel filter, you remember that we told you about pushing the plunger down. The reason that pushing that plunger down will stop the brew process is because you notice that here on the bottom of the filter there are no holes. So once we've compressed the tea, again, it's no longer going to keep brewing. So at that point you can actually leave the filter in the tea and not worry that the tea is going to get too strong. So if you get your tea to exactly the flavor you like it, push that plunger down, you're ready to go. So there you go, guys. That's a cool overview of the Bodum Assam Teapot. This usually retails for, I think it's $39.99, depends on where you shop for it, of course. But remember to join us on Aromacup.com, where you can find coupons for awesome accessories for your at-home coffee shop, just like this one, and many other great things. Talk with other coffee lovers, and of course find reviews, recipes, and other great information. That's all at Aromacup.com.
Enjoy your cup.
That's right, guys. Enjoy your cup as always. This is my partner, Igor.
My partner, Brian.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Take care.
Take care.